Pisces, I'm hearing that there is a lot of achievement that can be done when you are in the right frame of mind. This is the Pisces Collective. This is the Arcana Veil. Let's have a look for you. We have Virgo here. Interesting. Some of you might be dealing with a Virgo, or you are actually applying the Virgoian focus of being able to give objective perspective on communication and critique. Act and rising. We have structure, and there it is. You're building up new ideas, new foundations, and specifically dealing with things from the past, things that have had to come up. Could have been someone that's dealing with old religion, maybe. You're questioning a lot of things here. You know, there is that song, Losing My Religion, which maybe had a lot to do with deciding what he was believing in, what he had to lose in order to understand what he always gained, what he had with him. Let's have a look and see what the tarot has to say for you, because this is where I'm seeing the reading going. Four of Wands, stability of will. You see, you are able to do that, applying that frequency within your nature. Purifying and distillation is coming up for the act to rise above it all, to bring up new energy. We have conjunction, authenticating the self, authenticating the structure, authenticating yourself. If you wish to be in a space of clarity, clearing, greatest harmony, you must be able to clarify and authenticate yourself in order for that to respond back in the same way. We have the Six of Cups here, nostalgia, innocence. Underneath the cross, maybe you were once, I almost heard someone say you were almost an avid Catholic at the time, back in the day, but you're kind of questioning things, kind of wondering whether they're actually methods or morals, things. You miss the people around there that you had. I'm also seeing that there's definitely a focus on establishing a new way of going towards where you would like to go. Based on this, you're basically setting up new ideas of where you're wanting to go. You kind of miss, like I said, you kind of miss the folks that you had in your past here, but you're kind of ready to go into a new journey. It says to me that you've used the right way of insights in terms of what it was that you needed to clarify in your life path. We're going to look at the underworld and see in the subconscious if there's anything that you can bring up to the surface that will assist you in this way. This is the Terra Volatile. It is not my deck. I am not an affiliate of this deck. I am just using it. All right. We are seeing here the Five of Vessels here. There's definitely a lot of clearing up. This is an alchemical process where the king, that is based on your ego. Okay. This is the ego death that's taking place, which is, or not the death of the ego, but death of the control that the ego had over your mental stability, your mental focus. Because remember, it says here stability of will in the Four of Wands. There is definitely that which comes up to tell you how hard you had to work to really pull away from that frequency that was perhaps not healthy for you to begin with, how it made you feel mentally, about yourself. Another Five of Swords. So Five of Vessels and Five of Swords here, definitely coming up as an alchemical process, having to get rid of things that did not serve you. These are things that are all coming up so that you're able to purify your life path. You may have had people that were very much against you in what you said, what you did, being gifted as you are, because I can pick up that you're quite gifted, very psychic, very intuitive, and your nature of your experience was often questioned by the structure, by the construct, by that which was around you. And it in a sense had, the more you had investigated yourself, and the more you questioned yourself, you almost took yourself down. 10 of Swords here. Because it wasn't all yours. I'd say maybe you're a super empath. Super empaths are very much prominent in the frequency of these particular channels, where there's a lot of people that are projecting their stuff onto the empath, and the empath struggles to disassociate from the projections. And this is why it says you strive to authenticate yourself out of the causes of things that have happened around you. You've been very brave, I must say. Very, very brave for doing that. We have the Emperor here. Definitely bringing that up. Maybe you had problems with your father. Maybe you had problems with your maternal or paternal person in your life. Or maybe it was someone that you knew that had caused you a little bit of self-critique and self-doubt. We also know that the shadow of Virgo is self-critique. It's so destructive that it can actually destroy the essence of the Virgo themselves. So you may have had this as a placement somewhere that you have overjudged yourself harshly for other people's influences and their projections onto you. This is why you're coming out of this now. We have the 7 of Vessels here, which either way you look at it, even if it was in reverse, is saying that you are definitely clearing out things that don't belong to your life path anymore, or to you as a person, as an identity. I'm also hearing someone is coming out. Someone has come out. We're looking at justice here. Definitely justice. Justice for that which is authentic in the nature of your consciousness. Pisces, I'm liking your reading. We have the King of Vessels. You are in command of the alchemical process. Vessels in this deck relates to the alchemy that you had worked on to fortify, to strengthen, to bring to the surface. You've had a lot of that to deal with over time. And therefore, that is why you are the King of the Vessels in here, because you strive to live in your authentic self. Pisces, I can't add anything more to this. This was your reading. This was the Arcana Veil. Until next time.